Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm doing okay. Um, this is a necessity for me to do because I stink at it. I am having a real hard time getting things together. So, I'm trying. I am trying. I'm a hot mess. I'm trying to clean up down here. And yeah, anyway, welcome back to a budget video. My hair looks like how I feel with this stuff. Oh my gosh. I admire all of you budgeters out there if you watch my videos. You seem, I know it's not easy. I know that. But you guys make it look so fun and so good that I am just like pulling my, I am pulling my hair out. But I'm getting there. I'm trying. It's probably because I'm just organized down here and I want this to be this, but I'm in my craft room. I have to film in my craft area. I cannot film in the office. And it's frustrating. So I'm gonna make this work. I need to take a measurement and take it out to my husband to have him make me a frame, and that I have material and I can drape it. It'll look, I won't feel, this is all too busy. It's too busy. There shouldn't be anything here. I apologize. I'm working on it. I am making the desk a little more presentable. Okay. Whew. Welcome back. This is how these start with me because I'm in such a disarray. But we'll get there. I'm starting to get there. So, we are going to do the budget for the first part of, and I have not gotten a new thing, a new book. And I don't plan to, not right off anyways. And maybe that, I look at all the, you guys use these books and stuff, and I write big. I don't think I could do it. I need like a huge book. So that's why I went with the notebook. And I'm going to use this until I figure something else out. And I've decided I started this off in pen. Not a good idea for me. Maybe once, like the 1st through the 15th, I kind of got down what needs to be paid. So I can do that in pen. And then the second half, the 15th, the 16th through the end of the month, I can do. Because it's a little bit different from the 1st to the second half of the month. It's a little different stuff. But, okay. Last month, we managed to get stuff in savings. I managed to get, his bonus went right straight into the savings account. That registration for the car, I'm divvying up $41 for the next 4 paychecks. So I did that, but I put it in the wrong account. And so I need to move it, but I'm not going to move it until I'm ready to pay it because I get charged doing this stuff. So I have to make sure where it goes is where it goes. So anyways, I did that. That was the end of last month. This month, the beginning, I've done in pencil. Okay. Because it's in pencil and I'm not using my overhead filming, I'm using the crooked side. So I'll hold this up to you. I have not totaled anything yet because I want to show off my new calculator. And hopefully I don't screw it up, but okay. So we have the house payment, $700. I have the house payment. There's a bank fee at the beginning of the month because I don't keep her running $1,000 in there. There's just no way. Too much money floats through there all the time. We haven't got there. So anyway, there's a little $3 fee, whatever. It's what it is, what it is. Electricity, I pay half. I pay half at the beginning of the month, I pay half at the end of the month. So this month it turned out to be $100 and some change. Yeah, I put change in here. But because they screwed it up, they didn't get my last payment in time for the bill to come out. So anyway, it's $100. So I pay $50 already. I wrote a check. his government buyback thing, whatever that is, Social Security thing. They last year they decided not to take Social Security out of government check employees, and they have to repay that now. So he's almost done. We've got one more payment left. His next check will pay that off. Thank goodness. And then from that $50 will go into savings. So things are going to look different next month. So that's going to be awesome. Disney Plus. This is stuff that comes out automatically. And some stuff that doesn't. It's just stuff I have to pay right off. The internet, it went up $10. It's $51.99. They gave me a deal because we keep having outages. So for 6 months, they gave me $10 off. And that ended. So now I got to pay $51.99 as my internet. Heat. I call it heat. It's Dominion Energy. $29.09. They had an issue too. They didn't get, the mail sucks right now. So I have to go online now and go pay that. I don't like anybody taking money automatically out of my bank account. We had issues a couple years ago with that. So we do not do that anymore. His check automatically goes in. What comes out? The loan automatically comes out. My house payment does not. I go in and pay it manually. And, yeah, so I don't have anything automatic. I go in and do it. So, except for that loan, they have to do that. And then my bank takes $25 automatically on the 10th of every month and puts it into my savings account because my savings account isn't at where it's supposed to be for them to... Nobody wants to see you bum, Daisy. Like, when I come down here, it doesn't matter if I'm filming here or over in the Reborn area. She's here. She has to be down here with me for some reason. Nobody wants to see you bum, okay? And so that is that. I haven't added it up yet. And then once these are paid, then the balance is for all the other crap that comes up. So we're going to total that up. You can't be up here, baby. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so I got the Locock digital calculator. So pretty. Thank you, Chrissy, for showing this to us and showing us your infomercial. And I had to get it, so I did get it. So, and it's cool. Listen. If you like the noise, that's why I liked it. And plus, I don't have a calculator down here. And I needed a calculator down here when I'm doing this stuff. So, let's add this up. Hopefully, I don't mess up. So, bear with me a second. Okay. Okay, so just this part. I don't have a cute pencil down here either. I should have a, oh yes I do. Christmassy one. Okay, so that totaled $1,114.97. So if I didn't have, this is what it looks like. If I didn't have any other bills to take out, that's what I would have. That'd be so awesome. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, I need to take $500. So this is where my fake money comes into play because I can't take it out of the bank. Is $500 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes into Christmas. So right off, before I even, I mean, I wrote some of this stuff down, but even before this, I took an automatic $500 off of this, 1,100. I took that off. That goes to savings. Then I had to take my $41, and I'm just going to do two 20s and a fake one. $41 goes to the car registration. Okay, so I took that out. Now I have a new thing over on my Reborn channel that I have to pay for, and that is, it's like 14 and change, so I'm just going to do 15. So that's got to go into that other account. So now granted, I've taken this out. I've already done it in the banking, but I'm going to put it in my envelopes right here. We'll do that like after I do this. I'll come back and do a new video and to see that. Okay, now property tax is a new one I have to take out. That's 164. So here's 160. I gotta break these in. 160. Let's do the $2 bills. 1, 2. So that's 4. So 150, 60, and two $2 bills, 64. That goes to the car registry, the property taxes. So that's everything that I had to take care of. So let's subtract that out and see. So we're going to do minus 41 minus 14.61 minus 164.2 equals. So now I have $894. $894.84. And that's what I have after I did that stuff. Now granted, that's going to change excuse me, next month. I'll do this for a month. And that'll change. And the next half of the month, I'll still have these things to take out. But stuff up here will be different. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. So the weekly. I think I did pretty good, guys. I don't know. I went grocery shopping and I did better. I didn't spend $500. I spent $372. Still too high. But I went into the store thinking, go down the produce, the meat, the dairy, you know, around the corners, right? Stay away from the middle. Well, I went in the middle. I had to get canned vegetables. I had to get hot cocoa. I had to get, you know, there were certain things I had to get. But I didn't think I did too bad. So I think the next, because I go every 2 weeks, I go grocery shopping. Because it's cheaper to go to Walmart than it is our local store. My local store, I only get milk, bread, eggs, you know, necessity kind of stuff if I need it. Okay, so I put gas in the car, is $34. I put gas in the Hummer. That was $40, and we had some things that popped up, so I made friggin' 8 trips in that Hummer back and forth to town yesterday. I had it up above a half a tank, and I'm down to just under half to last me until he gets paid again in a week and a half. I don't know. So, and I mean, if I have to put more gas in there, it's another $40. I spent $80 on gas, and I love my Hummer, but it's a pig right now, and it's too expensive to run it. If there's bad weather and we get snow, yes, I run it. My other car is getting work done. They're not done with it yet. I wish they'd hurry up, because I fill that $24, $25. It lasts me the 2 weeks. So I can't wait to get that back. Anyway, my Amazon subscription came through, one of them. I don't know which vitamin it was, but one of them came through. I think it was the B12. And I've told you before, Walmart does, and I figured out what happened. Walmart is not carrying that brand anymore. Well, I don't like the other brands. Either I get used to it, or we're going to keep our subscription, and it's the same price. So I had to. They took that out. I've got that bank fee I already told you came out. I don't know why I wrote it in here twice. I bought, well, I shouldn't have bought, but I did buy. I bought my planner inserts. I didn't buy a new planner. I bought the blank undated stuff for my yearly calendar. It was a good deal. It was $11. It was $11. I know that adds up. And then we had to get a prescription renewal, me and his, every month, beginning of the month. We have to do that. This is going to be a monthly necessity at the beginning of the month, and it was $25. Then I had to go to, I don't get my cat food or my dog food at Walmart or the grocery store. I go to Family Dollar and get it because it's cheaper. So I had to get that, $28. I had to get, well, I borrowed $20 from personal account from I consider it my business, my Tiny Toes. It's Tiny Toes Reborn Nursery. My Reborn Nursery is, I got a kit because it was on sale, but the body was too expensive, so I held off. Well, they had a 60% off sale, and I already used my money over there, so technically I shouldn't have bought anything. I should have just wait, but I couldn't pass it up. I asked my hubby, I said, hey, I need to borrow $20. I had to get the body. That way I can do that kit, paint that kit, put it together, sell it. So I'll get that money back, you know. And then we had Home Depot. I had to get stuff for the house. The toilet seat busted. We're just having a lovely week, I swear. And I had to get, okay, two things. His computer, he works from home. He works for the government, and they provide the computers, but they don't, he has to answer the phone. And so the headsets, they're responsible for. And I can see why now, because they freaking break. And so his broke. He had to have it. So we live in a small town. It's not like I can go down to Walmart in 10 minutes, you know. So I went down to my Family Dollar because I saw some headphones down there with the mic. And I'm like, well, I wonder if these will work. So I bought one. Didn't work. It has to be USB port. Took them back. Got my money back. Then I went over to my computer guy. He sells ink and stuff like that. Do you have any microphones, headphones with mics on them? Yes. Cool. Bought one. That was the first one. That one was, did I even write it down? I probably didn't even write it down. It was, I got my $15 back from the one at Family Dollar, and I went over there, and it was 20 something dollars. So this is going to be off a little bit when I add this all up. 20 something dollars. They were right, but they were wrong because he needed the left side mic. So I called the guy back and I said, do you have the left side microphone? And he went and checked. And he said, yes, I do. And I said, okay, I'm coming back down. That one was more expensive. That one was 30 something dollars. Now, I can put that money, and the reason I think I didn't count it in here is because I can take that money out of his other account and put it back in. So it ended up being like 30, 40, $50. Okay. So, and then, what? Another prescription came out. Vitamin prescription came out. So let's subtract this stuff that I have here and see where I'm at. I know what my checkbook says that I have, but we'll see what this says. Okay, now we got a minus the rest of this. I will be quiet while I do this so you can hear the clicking. All right. So with all of that, that left me $651.11. Okay, I didn't minus the food, so let me minus the food out of here. Minus 6. Okay, that leaves me $71.82 for the next 2 weeks. I'm doing better. Was it last month? Last month, the end of the month, I had $32 left. I have $71 left, so I'm doing better. So, and I got gas in the cars, so I have gas in the cars. The Hummer's going to need more gas before 2 weeks. I may just go down and put $10 in, just to, you know, $10. But we'll have to see. But I did manage to take out money that I wanted to. I mean, it was necessity stuff, you know, my property tax and my registration for my car and Christmas. Now, the Christmas fund, the $500, I spent most of that already. I ordered most of her stuff already because I want it to get here. And as it is right now, a couple of them aren't coming until the end of November. So I'm glad I ordered now. So I think out of that 500, I have like 250 left, something like that for her. So, and there's still a couple of things I want to get her that I haven't done yet. So, anyway, that is my thing. Now, I think my checkbook says I have more than that. I think it says I have 130 something. And it's probably because I put money back from buying his headphones. So that's probably where all that is coming from. So that is my first part of November budgeting thing. So the next part, I'm hoping I don't have to write any more here. I'm doing pretty good so far. Now, like I said, if I could have done better on the groceries, I could have done better on the groceries. You know, I mean, if we have another savings, what do you guys call it? It's not in the bank. We have a special place that is. And we have backup money if we need to. Now, Jeff has sold, he did sell, he's a gunsmith. He has sold a few guns. And he has an eBay and he sells his parts, car parts from old vehicles and stuff that he works on. If he can buy it new, he'll go get it new and replace it. But he saves the old stuff because some of it is hard to find, and he resells that. So he's made some money this last month. So he has the money in the account for Ariel's teeth to go get her fillings done. So I am going to make those appointments here pretty quick. So that's all set. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about saving for that. So that is done. So there is everything for that. He has told me that out of each paycheck he has, I mean, I take out what I have to take out, and he wants me to add to the savings account, to the regular savings account. I think we have $616 in there right now. And that's the account you can't touch, or they'll charge you for it. So that money we do not touch. We are not touching. But he wants me to take like $25, $50, whatever I can from his paycheck and put it in that account on top of the stuff, these other savings things that are going to end up being used, you know. But for money that's not going to be used, it's not allocated to anything, he wants me to start putting like 25 or 50 bucks in there. Now his car payment is going to be done. I think we have, I brought it out here with me. We got 2 more payments, end of this month and the beginning of next month. And then after that, I have $151 times 2 to put into that savings account. Yay. And then his buyback is going to be done the next paycheck. So that $50, so I'm going to have $200 that is going to be automatically put, well, actually that 151 is times 2. So it's 302 or 300 and, yeah, 302. I'm just going to do 300. So 300 plus 100, $400 a month is going to start going into that savings account. That's the plan. We'll see if it ends up that way. You know, stuff happens. So anyway, so that is everything for my beginner. This has only been the second month that I've been doing this, and we'll see how we're doing. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, it's always going to be better. I am, you know, I had $30 left last month. This first half of the month, I have 71. We'll see what happens. And yeah, so I'll fill out the next part of the month and start filling this in. And I go by my planner here, November. I've got everything written in here. And so he actually gets 3 checks this month, but this last week is going to have to take care of stuff for the beginning of December. I was hoping I'd be able to use it for, well, I'll be able to use some of it for Christmas. So that's what we're hoping. So, yeah. And I still haven't done stuff for Jeff. And I tried to talk to him about that. And it's like, you know what, why don't we just, you know, get each one of us one gift, you know, and then we'll just take care of Ariel this year. You know, just do that. So that's what it's going to end up doing. So I'll go back through here and fill this out for November. And my handy dandy calculator. And I will be back with the cash stuffing part of it. Okay? Alrighty. Thanks for watching, guys. These are kind of a longer videos, but I appreciate it. If you have any tips or anything for a one income family, please let me know. Okay? Comment down below. You can email me at woodhouse1965@gmail. I got to start checking that because it's hooked to this account. And I think the Yahoo account is on here also. So I'll check both and see what happens. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And all you budgeters that I watch, thank you so much for your inspiration and all that you do. And you know, everybody has lives, but you would never know. You know, I'm trying. This is real. This is real life for me. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.